Hey guys, welcome to Cinematic Tendency. And yeah, today we're gonna continue with this series of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And let me remind you, this video is gonna have no spoilers, even though probably by now you already have seen the video. And before we continue, I am going to remind you to please like, share, and subscribe. So let's begin. So this is episode 3. It's titled Power Broker. So 3 out of 6. So yes, we are halfway there. And right off the gate, I am gonna tell you that this episode is my favorite so far, even though we have a little bit less action sequences when you compare it with the previous 2 episodes. In this chapter, we get 2 action sequences in the form of fights, like one-on-one fights. And to me, these fights felt or feel very, what you might call it, very John Wickish slash Gun Fu, if that makes sense. But what I find a little strange is like these fights and action sequences feel different than the ones from before, even though we have the same director, we have the same cinematographer, we have the same stunt team, the same fight choreographer. The only difference is like in this episode we have a different writer, and he's the writer who wrote entire John Wick trilogy. But in my experience, or in the little bit that I know, having a different writer shouldn't affect the execution of the episode. So I think I don't know why it feels different to me. Perhaps it's just me. Whatever the case might be, let me know your thoughts down below. So the fights here are tight, are short, and very practical. Like I said, very John Wick style. Even someone gets shot in the head, like John Wick style. And of course, there is no blood because that would make the show rated R, and that is not going to happen because this is Disney Plus. This episode is very eventful because we see Bucky and the Falcon traveling all over the place, looking for leads about who is making the Super Soldier Serum. And in this episode, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they continue bonding a little bit more as they are working together as a team, along with someone else who I had no idea that this other character was going to help them. So in this episode, we see this other character. We see a little bit more of his background. Like, for instance, we see that he got the moves, if you know what I'm saying. I thought that was a little funny, but yeah, I liked it. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but the photography in this episode seems a little different from the previous 2 episodes. Like, to me, the photography here reminded me a lot those movies that are filmed in Eastern Europe, if that makes any sense to you. One of the things I appreciate about this episode is, like, for the first time, we see this character wearing his traditional mask in a live action show ever, and I think he looks great. However, there is one thing that I just didn't buy, and I am talking about breaking out of a maximum security prison in a very easy way, like in a I can do this all day kind of easy. So at the end of the day, I enjoyed this episode. Like I said earlier, this is my favorite episode so far. So yeah, so now I would like to hear back from you. So let me know your thoughts about this episode down in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate your time. So thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you very soon in another video. And until then, ciao, calamaro.